your CIG TV news brief on this Monday, October the 18th. First, we get the latest COVID-19 results from Chief Medical Officer Dr. John Lee.
As of 8 a.m. today, Monday, the 18th of October, there have been 1,662 PCR tests for SARS-CoV across the islands since the last report on Friday. Sometimes I work out what this would be in terms of the population the size of the United Kingdom, and you'll probably be aware we're around 1,000 times smaller. So that number would be equivalent to doing 1.7 million PCR tests over the weekend. It's really a phenomenal result, and my thanks to all of the laboratory staff and the people doing the sampling for their immensely hard work. Of these PCR tests, there are 11 positive tests in travellers exiting quarantine and 42 positive tests from the community, which includes 19 children.
And you're encouraged to go online to gov.ky and hsa.ky for the very latest COVID-19 and vaccination results, as well as to get the vaccine clinic schedule. Well, on Saturday, the national flag carrier Cayman Airways made its first nonstop commercial flight to Tampa, Florida, since borders closed to international flights back in March of 2020. Of course, that was due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Cayman Airways has been serving this route for the past 35 years. That's since 1986. Cayman Islands Minister for Tourism and Transport, the Honorable Kenneth Bryan, says the addition of Tampa to the Cayman Airways flight schedule is encouraging news and offers travelers the choice and convenience of two gateways in Florida from which to visit our islands. Now, the Tampa flight left Grand Cayman with a customary water cannon salute by the Cayman Islands Fire Service to mark the special occasion. The resumption of the National Airlines Tampa route will see weekly nonstop flights between Owen Roberts International Airport and Tampa International Airport on Saturdays, with the addition of Mondays come December. Well, Cayman Airways was not the only airline making a first flight since the COVID-19 pandemic started last March. American carrier JetBlue actually started operating commercial flights from the U.S. to Owen Roberts International Airport into Grand Cayman once again on Saturday as well. JetBlue Airways will resume a regular flight schedule, operating a route twice weekly from New York's JFK to Owen Roberts on Tuesdays and Saturdays. The Honorable Kenneth Bryan, Minister for Tourism and Transport, had this to say.
The return of this first commercial flight from New York to Cayman carrying tourists is very significant to our islands. I'm very happy to welcome travelers from New York back to our shores to experience all the wonderful things that the Cayman Islands has to offer.
Now, in accordance with the Cayman Islands government's reopening plans, securely verified vaccinated travelers arriving in Cayman will be subject to public health measures such as quarantine and on-island testing to ensure both locals and visitors remain safe. To learn more about the strategic reopening and entry protocols, we're encouraging you to go online to explore.gov.ky. Well, the annual hurricane season ends on November 30th, and local weather forecasters continue to provide residents with information on the season and what we can expect in the region.
The total number of cyclones affected Cayman Islands between January and December works out to be 267 storms. That's on an average of 2 storms per year. And if you narrow that down, that works out to, for October, November, that works out to 119 storms.
You can watch the entire interview with meteorologist Avalon Porter on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel. And of course, speaking of weather, let's take a look at today's forecast. The high temperature reached 89 degrees, the low 77. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance of showers and some possible thunder, becoming cloudy later tonight with a higher chance of showers and thunder. Winds are from the east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas are slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Now, the synopsis calls for isolated showers, which are expected over the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours as an upper level trough lingers to the west of our area. Further east, a tropical wave is expected to move over our area and start affecting us from tonight. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman Islands area are moving towards the southwest. A reminder that you can find the latest on expected local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush. As always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a safe and wonderful night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
passage across the ocean, a soul lost at sea. I never would have journeyed if I knew that it could change me. But you can't escape the beauty, it still bewilders me. So you go on looking for something to set you free. Yeah. I'll go home, just can't seem to find it. I'll go home, back to the rhythm that burns in me. Hey. A passage to adventure, still can't find my way. Sky is oh so cloudy, I can't find that sunny day. So I go on looking, hoping there's a way. My heart is where my home is, so I've got to say, yeah, yeah, I'll go home. I just can't seem to find it. No, I'll go home, back to the rhythm that burns in me. Yeah, I'll go home, I'll go home. Waiting for tomorrow, it's just another day to wipe away my sorrow. There's only one way, yeah. I'll go home. You see, I just can't seem to fight it.